Welcome, Virgo, to your January 27th through February 4th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button, guys. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on with you, the beautiful Virgo. Best message is coming out. On the 29th, we are going to have the Chinese New Year, which the snake will finally make its presence known, and that's going to shift a lot of energy. So, okay, so let's see what's going on with you from January 27th through February 4th. Virgo. Ooh, getting out of some Nine of Swords. It feels like you're getting out of that comfort zone, really wanting and pushing out of it. You've got the rest and the reconsidering that you've been looking at. So it does look like you've been reconsidering a lot of different things. You've been, that's the same also as the Nine of Wands. So it does feel like you've been, diligently going and going and going. But it does look like you've put aside a lot of things and really jumped out of that comfort zone, not allowing that to affect you anymore. So it's almost like I'm not surrendering anymore. I'm going to find that dawning of a new day. Simply love. You could have it, definitely, there it is too. Definitely some nostalgic feelings of what it is you want, dreaming, going, after things that maybe you wanted from the past, or looking at things that, there's a lot of reconsidering of what was going on within, reevaluating, there's a good word, reevaluating your life for the past, right? Into what it is you truly want now. So I do feel like there was a lot of reevaluating all these challenging times that you've been faced with, but you're really jumping into something new, some kind of new thought, some kind of new career, new love. I take it how it resonates, but it's definitely something you do love. So it does look like there is some kind of desire that's filled within you. And looks like you are taking that risk, taking that chance. Maybe it is with someone. However, whatever you're desiring, so now is the time. It just feels like there's a huge shift going on around you, Virgo, when it comes to this situation. You're definitely looking at your unfinished business, and it feels like you're wrapping things up. Absolutely wrapping things up because you are going after your dreams. You're starting to realize that there is other rewards around you, and that you can be rewarded. It's like looking at your rewards, looking at things that, make you happy. So there's a lot of nostalgic things going on in your mind towards the end of the month that, it almost is like a reminder of, remember where you were going, Virgo. Remember what your dreams were last year. Remember before all of this happened, where you were setting your sail, right? Until the wind came in, blew you into these challenging times, whether it's in love, finance, whatever it is. But it's almost like now I'm going to anchor myself and get myself back into what it truly is I want. So making yourself into this shining star, going after your legacy, really pouring the water around. I love the star because she's like emptying one, and then almost like filling it up with new water. So she has this faith and this purpose, and it's almost like the renewal of yourself, remembering what it was you were going after. What was the purpose? The purpose. You had a lot of karmic learning over here to deal with, and it does feel like you're coming out of that. Yes. So, it's almost like you got stuck in the past there for a while. But now it's time to move forward. It's time for your independence. It's time for having a little bit of playtime as well. Maybe you work too hard, not enough play. Now you need to balance out your work and play together. But it does feel like there was something karmic going on that you are getting out of. Yeah. You could have been trying to control a situation, which it just never got done. Maybe there had somebody around you who was too domineering and trying to control every move you made, or trying to control a situation. You were walking away from that situation, not allowing that to happen anymore. There is some kind of freeing yourself, realigning yourself. You could even been dealing with some kind of alcoholism and freeing yourself from that, or somebody who was drinking a lot. And maybe you felt like when they're drinking, they're too domineering. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find new love, however it is, or free yourself from, maybe playing too much. Maybe it's too much play. Maybe I had too much play, right? And not enough work. or they did, somebody did. But however it is, it just feels like you got yourself stuck into this karmic cycle and you're having a hard time getting out of it. And now you're freeing yourself. You're getting back to the self-love. You're getting back to the things that you do love, things that you do desire, and you're making this milestone at the end of the month. There's new doors opening, but there's also new understandings of what was holding you back. So it's almost like you're giving yourself these boundaries, these new rules about where you're going to give your love, give your heart. Maybe you were having problems with people in the past and they keep wandering back in. You keep giving them second chances, and now you're not going to give them any more chances. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but there is a lot of growth and a lot of accomplishment. I do feel like through this growth and this accomplishment, you are definitely shifting out of this zone and making the completeness of this. It's like it's all over. The karmic is over, right? I don't have to sit there anymore, right? I'm going to walk away from this situation, not dealing with that anymore. It took a lot of courage, and it could take a lot of self-respect and, and determination. But it's also feeling like you're going to get that joy back that maybe you were looking for. Maybe it's a different kind of joy, a joy that actually, makes you really happy, makes you feel like you're planting your seeds in the right place. Yeah, this is also going to be a great time for investments and looking for new jobs. If some job was just holding you back and you just felt like you're going in cycles and circles and they're not giving that pay raise, they're not giving you, right, that I keep staying here. Okay, so I really do like this. There's going to be a big, huge change here coming for you. You're going to feel like you're more supportive and more in control. If you've been having any kind of over compassion, you're gonna, for somebody, maybe you just let them stay, however it is. Maybe you even run your own business and you let them just completely, just get out of control in a business and you haven't fired them yet. It's almost like you're gonna have to put your foot down. Maybe they come to work drunk, high, whatever, right? And you've given them time after time because you were being empathetic towards them, but they're ruining the company, right? They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or they're getting a lot of bad reputation. I do feel like there's somebody here who does have kind of a bad reputation. And it could be spotlighting back onto you, and now you're going to get rid of that, cut that out because you don't want to be a part of that anymore. That's for somebody, for sure. So let's get a couple of moon cards over here. I just see a huge shift over here, Virgo. You're going to really be spotlighting over here. Really coming into your abundance and coming into this Venus Empress energy. It says you are good enough. You can do whatever it is that you need to do. Show the world the real you. Okay, don't let somebody else put their. How is that? It's kind of like through them. Oh, I see exactly how that is. It's kind of hard. Like, how do I say? Okay, so let's put it this way. It's just an idea. Okay, you don't. An example. If it's not for you, don't take it. But it's just the example. If you're hanging out with an alcoholic and you don't drink, their behavior though comes onto you, right? So they may be thinking, oh, Virgo's a big old drinker too, and you know what I mean? Because it's like who we hang around with, right? And so it's almost like you're showing them, no, just because the person that I'm with does all this stuff doesn't mean that that's who I am, right? Or just because I allow this person to work here and I'm the boss doesn't mean, everybody does that. I was just being nice to them. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like just because sometimes we hang out with certain people doesn't mean that's always who we are. Sometimes we just tolerate it, and that's what this is. Tolerance. This is a card of tolerance. Okay? And they're like over dominating the situation. So we're always, not everybody who hangs out with somebody doesn't mean, because it's one of those things is like the flock, right? The flock idea. Birds of a feather that flock together, but you're saying we're not really birds of a feather though, because we're totally different. I just tolerate the situation. I've been tolerating it too long. So you're going to show the world who you really are and that you're nothing like this other person. Because I don't know, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, for some of you, you're getting a bad rap from this person. Yeah. So you're going to show them, no, that's not me at all. Yeah. I'm way different than that. It's not going to be for everybody, but definitely it could be for someone. And probably more than one, because it's pretty big energy coming through. Okay, Okay, so you are strong beyond your measures, and this one is Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. And definitely finding that love within yourself. It's just a great time of shifting. Look at this. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining bright. Look at that, because you are becoming the star. Becoming the star of the show. You're really shining through all these other things as you have this butterfly here, which is really showing how you're transforming. Okay. So very beautiful, guys. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.